Build your $18 Toronto Maple Leafs roster. Let's start with your left wing. $5 you got Frank Mihaljevic.
Okay.
$4 you got Wendell Clark.
Okay. Oh.
$3 you got Gary Roberts.
Okay.
Ooh.
$2 you got Darcy Tucker. For $1 you got Alexei Ponikarovsky.
Ponikarovsky?
Yeah.
Jeez.
For $1.
Yeah. We're not gonna do $5 because fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard Gary Roberts is staying in great shape.
Exactly.
You know? He's a great trainer.
He can whip everybody on the team.
He might be the guy to get everybody in shape for us. So I think $3 is not bad. So we'll go with $3 for us.
All right, for your center. Now you guys have $15.
Okay.
You have Austin Matthews at 5. Doug Gilmore at 4. Nazem Kadri at 3. Mikhail Grabowski at 2.
Okay.
And Jason Spezza at 1. That's all Toronto edition players, not another era, another team.
It's them at the peak
Yeah,
of their
Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. So Kadri's not a good choice.
No.
He ain't shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't shit on Toronto.
I'd say Gilmore, 4.
You want to go for it? All right, let's go $4.
Sounds like a
Doug
pick.
Gilmore.
For $5 on your right wing, you got Mitch Marner. $4 you got William Nylander. $3 you got Phil Kessel. $2 you got Ty Domi.
Fill the throw.
$1 you got Colt Tenor.
But it's Phil Kessel on the Leafs. He wasn't like popping like that.
He was the only one by himself.
That's
There's
true. He
nobody.
was by himself.
Yes,
You know,
but
maybe
now he
Doug
has a
Gilmore
line
might help him
with
out.
he
Maybe
might
Doug,
be a steal at $3.
maybe
too.
Gary
Yeah.
Robertson
Get him a little bit of shape.
Because get him to shape, but he's not gonna listen. He wants those Diet Cokes. and
Gary
the hot
Roberts,
dogs.
Doug Gilmore, and Phil Kessel wouldn't be
Is
a
the
bad
guy
line.
gonna be there? Is he gonna be there interviewing him, like trying to catch Phil Kessel eating hot dogs? Because if he's there, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want that. Like, for
Yeah,
that.
imagine Gary catches Phil with hot dog. You're screwed.
You're screwed. Mitch
You
might
guys
be the
have-
play. I think we go Mitch. Because you know what, the defensemen, they're gonna be ass.
That's true, yeah. Okay. You
We're gonna
sold
go
me.
Mitch Marner.
Can we have honorary captain as Phil, though?
No.
Damn.
Your first defenseman, you got Saul Ming for $5.
No.
You got Morgan Riley for $4. For $3, you got Brian McCabe. For $2, you got Carl Gunnarsson.
Oh, that's not bad.
For $1, you got Mike Komisarek.
You know, personally, I'm a Carl Gunnarsson guy. I'll take Carl
I'll take
Gunnarsson.
Gunnarsson.
Your second defenseman for $5, you got Tim Horton.
Can't take him.
For $4, you could take Thomas Cabrera. You could, but
No.
you don't have no goalie. For $3, you got Ian Turnbull. I don't know who that is.
I
Oh,
don't
damn. Turnbell?
Yeah, 1970s offensive force.
Yeah.
For $2, you could take Cody Franson. And for $1, you could take Jake Gardner, who I think is another stud.
It might be Jake Gardner. At this
It might
point.
be, yeah.
I think we might have to take Jake Gardner because the top 3 guys, they played back in the day. And we don't care about that. Once again, we're done with the old days. We're going Jake Gardner.
You guys have $3 left. For $5, you guys could have got Curtis Joseph,
Damn.
legend Cujo.
Who I wanted, man.
For $4, you could have got Ed Belfour.
Ooh, another good
For
one.
$2, you still get Andrew Raycroft.
Oh.
Okay.
For $1, you could get Vesa Toskala. I think he let a goal in from center ice one time.
Yeah, I remember that
Who
goal.
hasn't?
For $3, you could get James Reimer.
Big game James?
Big game, James.
Big game
Not
James.
a bad pick.
Not a bad pick at all.
Not a bad pick. Hey, Andrew Raycroft's not a bad pick either.
Especially, yeah, he played well in Toronto. Same with Big Game James.
I'm down with Big Game James. You
Yeah.
gotta spend the money
Yeah, we
anyway.
gotta
So we'll go
spend it
Big Game
anyway,
James.